Mustangs, welcome to your Friday edition of the Daily Update. I'm Hannah Jones. Let's get to the news. The presidential candidates go head-to-head in dueling town halls. That story tops today's Mustang Minute. President Trump's and Democratic nominee Joe Biden's dueling town hall events highlight their stark differences. Both candidates faced questioning from the limited socially distanced audiences and their respective moderators. Trump answered tough questions regarding his response to the coronavirus pandemic and his stance on white supremacy, while Biden focused primarily on his policies, the environment, crime, and race in America. Trump and Biden will face off one final time on October 22nd. Judge Amy Coney Barrett sat through the final day of Senate confirmation hearings for the Supreme Court on Thursday. Witnesses from both the Democratic and Republican parties were called to testify on whether Barrett is suited for the job. The GOP Majority Senate is expected to confirm Barrett in the confirmation vote scheduled for October 22nd. Residents in northern Colorado are still being evacuated after fires continue to threaten the area. The Camera Peak fire has been burning since August 13th, and now the governors of Colorado have declared the blaze as the largest in Colorado's history. It has already destroyed more than 164,000 acres. There are nearly 60,000 new cases of coronavirus are being reported this week. That's according to a Johns Hopkins University study. That brings the number of nationwide cases to approximately 7.9 million. Overseas, the number of COVID cases is increasing dramatically across Europe. Spain, France, the UK, and the Netherlands and Russia together are reporting more than 70,000 new cases this week. Dallas County is back to a red risk level when it comes to coronavirus cases. That means more COVID cases are being reported in the county, along with more hospitalizations. Here to tell us more about coronavirus on the Hilltop is our own Lauren Rangel.
Rangel, and welcome back to Coronavirus on the Hilltop. By now you've heard about wearing a mask and social distancing once you leave the comfort of your home or residence hall. It's also important to consider how to prevent spreading the virus when you return. Should you sanitize anything that left the house with you or jump straight into the shower? SMU Dr. Arthini Krishnan joins us to explain if any of those extra precautions are worth it.
The best defense is going to be all the basic public health measures that are already in place, which is making sure you're staying 6 feet away, wearing a mask, and good hand washing. But I really don't think any further extra measures are necessary. There is no current recommendation to, shower, change clothes, and wipe down everything. That being said, it doesn't hurt if somebody feels uncomfortable and would like that extra layer of protection, but the risk of transmission from touching a surface that might have the virus is pretty low.
If you want to err on the side of precaution, Dr. Krishnan also suggests buying a mouthwash like Listerine or Scope. Nasal rinses with salt water are an option too. Sometimes it's better to be safe than sorry. If you want a COVID-19 question answered, you can email lrangel@smu.edu. See you next week for Coronavirus on the Hilltop.
It's that time of year again, Mustangs, homecoming. Although some of this year's festivities have been canceled due to COVID-19, the decorating of Peruna is still a go. This year's theme, Century-Long Tradition Strong, means organizations will be decorating their Perunas based on iconic movies from the last 100 years. The festive ponies will line the green in front of Dallas Hall the week before homecoming, parade, and game. For more information on the homecoming events, go to smusf.squarespace/homecoming. Time now for your weekly roundup. Jenny Rudolph joins us now to tell us what happened in the news this week.
Welcome to your weekly roundup. Texas experiences a massive voter turnout at polls across the state after early voting began this Tuesday. Just 3 days into early voting, a reported 900,000 Texans have already cast their ballot. At polls across North Texas, some lines have been over 5 hours long. The Los Angeles Lakers are NBA champions for the 17th time in the team's history. Sunday's win marks LeBron James' 4th NBA championship and award as Most Valuable Player. It was a bittersweet victory as Laker Nation continues to grieve the death of former MVP Kobe Bryant, who died in January. Many players share that the victory would have made Bryant proud. The Senate Judiciary Committee is set to vote on Supreme Court nominee Amy Coney Barrett next Friday. Hearings for the nominee concluded on Thursday after 4 days of questioning and testimony from witnesses. The vote's prompt scheduling makes clear that Barrett could be approved for the Supreme Court before Election Day. Dallas is once again operating at the red high-risk threat level due to increased COVID-19 cases. Dallas County officials are encouraging people to limit non-essential activities like visiting restaurants and large shopping centers. The change in operational levels follows only 6 weeks after the county moved down to the orange mid-level risk area. A soldier reunites with a dog she met overseas. Oregon Army National Guard Sergeant Erin Guthrie meets up with Mika, the dog she helped take care of for months while she was deployed into Kosovo. The 28-year-old was on a peacekeeping mission for 8 months. She says that the dog kept her peace while she was away from home. For SMU-TV, this is Jenny Rudolph.
And that's your Mustang Minute.
SMU Look is such a great group of girls, and you're really able to meet people with so many different senses of style and part of different organizations and clubs. So it's a great way to just kind of expand your group.
We get to walk away at the end of the semester with this tangible, gorgeous magazine that puts all of our hard work from the whole semester, and it's just something creative. It's a different experience than I think you'd find on other clubs.
I think it's fun to see everyone grow and progress as not only people but writers and in their careers, and it's fun to cheer people on when they have exciting things going on.
Anyone can join SMU Look freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, anytime in your college career. So everyone should join who wants to apply.
Visit SMULook.com to apply today.
Hey Mustangs, this is your 5-day forecast, and I'm Malia Masumoto. We will continue to feel that cold front on Friday. The high temperature will be in the low 70s and the low will be in the 50s. Saturday will be partly cloudy with highs in the high 70s and lows in the high 60s. Sunday it will heat up a bit as the highs will be in the high 80s and the lows will be in the 60s. Monday will continue to be cloudy with highs in the high 70s and lows in the high 50s. And Tuesday's temperature will drop a little bit with highs in the 70s and lows in the 60s. That's your 5-day weather forecast, Mustangs. For SMU TV, I'm Malia Masumoto.
So student ambassadors are kind of the face of SMU, so to speak. We deal with all the new incoming students, whether they be first years or transfer students. We really get to see the stresses that students go through applying, different things like that. We've been on that side of it, and now we're on the other side of it.
So you can either do office work, you can either work front desk, or you can either give a campus tour. My favorite personally is working at the front desk.
Whenever I visited SMU, the enthusiasm that they showed for me was just so unmatched to other universities, and I just wanted to reciprocate that enthusiasm as a tour guide and to show people why I love SMU and why I chose SMU.
If you're interested in becoming a student ambassador, email your resume to tsnyder@smu.edu today.
Top Ramen is holding a contest to find a chief noodle officer. The winner will get $10,000 and get to help develop and test new ramen recipes. Nissan's CEO Mike Price will also mentor the winner. To enter the contest, post a photo and recipe of your own top ramen creation to social media. Submissions close on October 30th. Well, that's all we have for you, Mustangs. Remember, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/SMU Television and follow us on Twitter at SMU-TV. If you have any story ideas, shoot us an email at smutv@smu.edu. Thanks for watching this edition of the Friday of the Daily Update. Tune in next week for more news from the Hilltop. Until then, have a great day and pony up.